What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jim, back again with another video, and today I'm here with...
Hey, I'm Tyler. I just got top 5 this OTS qualifier over the weekend. The deck is pretty spicy, and yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. What did you play?
I played Brave Token Dragon Link.
Nice. Do you have any shoutouts?
Shout out to my boys back in Hawaii, my locals, my huge testing group, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Let's get into the list.
Alright, so start off with the monsters. This is like big, this is way over 40. This is even DB Grinder approval. So we got 3 black metal, best starter in the main deck since it doesn't conflict with your Brave engine. Got Red Eyes, Darkness Metal Dragon. It's a good extender with follow up if you are stuck with your black metal and your right. Like you can make seal easy with this engine, and yeah, it's pretty good. Got the 3 water enchantress. This is your Brave starter. I mean, if you already open up water plus right, and then you just use this to bait your opponent's Ash, Gamma, or whatever else they have. Or to negate Griffin Rider. This is the card that you have to play. Because Griffin Rider, you can make the Omni Negate with it first, and then if your opponent baits out Omni Negate, then you're pretty much just playing through like more hand traps, if anything. Got a small market engine as well. So I played 1 Octa Router. I feel like I was gonna play 2, but I decided to just play 1. And I was watching like a deck profile or 2 before this.
How did 1 work for you?
1 is fine because like you can send out for Ravine, and then Ravine gets your rocket engine going pretty much. Then I got 2 Tracers. This is search off of Octa Router. Pretty much, yeah. And then the 1 Retreader. I usually summon it off a Tracer's effect by popping like another pixel card on my side of the field. So like, I usually pop like my Dead, Adventure, or Field Spell, which is usually useless after turn. And then the 1 Rocket Synchron. It's go for follow up on the next turn, or if I did a normal summon it that turn, and if I mill it off a Ruler, I can just add it to hand, and then Ruler plus Rocket makes my hot red. Then you got extenders, so you got the Wyver Burster and Cloud Serpent. These are searchable off of Chaos Space, and yeah, they search off of each other. So I mean, there's a reason why these cards are bought at 1, and yeah, it's pretty cracked. It's got the small Rose engine, Rose Dragon engine. So 1 red Rose. It's pretty much just summons Rock Rose, and then Rock Rose searches the Reborn usually. If not, if I have the Reborn already and I have Rock Rose in a weird awkward hand, I can just Rock Rose search for Red Rose instead. And then 1 Octavision. This is the best extender. I wish I could play more than 1, but maybe a different list I will in the future. It's just good to like chain block everything else. So like if I have like Black Metal, Striker Dragon, Adventure, and this in my hand already, then I pretty much just like let everything resolve normally. And if I want it, you can still knock those, whatever. I really don't care. I mean, it gets there. The Shrudo, and I got Snow. I mean, these cards are back at 1. I haven't played these cards in years, since like Golki format, when we had hand loops and everything else. Snow is my favorite card, so just because like I took a lot of light turns back in the day after whenever I got legal, or everyone else besides the ones who already own prize cards. Then yeah, like the Shrudo is not a fair card as well, because it just like makes your Hulk engine live, and Snow is also this really good follow up for on your opponent's turn, so you get to like, if your opponent is playing like Prank Kids and they don't have any follow up after that, you can like activate Snow on their normal summon, and then split them on their normal summon, and they can't make their Meow Meow. And then this kills like a lot of weird rogue decks too.
Yeah, Snow is insane.
And so yeah, hand traps. 3 Ash. So funny story, I wanted to play Antia, but I feel like Ash is more generic this format, and it hits everything else. So I wasn't really thinking like Final Night was still there.
Yeah,
I should have, but Final Night kind of just fell out of loop. Then we got 2 Ogre. Ogre's like the best hand trap right now. besides Ash. This is more, it hits the Brave engine, it hits The Flunder Field spell hits really random, continuous face-up effects already does on field. Hits Hulk as well. So like if your opponent attempts to Hulk, then you have Ogre in hand, and it doesn't let them extend more. That's one of the main reasons why Ogre is really good now. And it's also like a normal summon with this, and then yeah, the Blue Bell. I wasn't going to play Bell this format, but I should, because it hits Water Enchantress, hits Phantom Knight, like coin skills, and like weird Flunder targets, I guess, and DPE. But also these are all normal summon now. Well, and then you can just make like use your Griffin Rider if you need to, or the right token to make like your Baron or your Trading Rider plays. And theater hand trap, so 2 draw. This is also very generic against like I think most decks this meta or this format actually add a lot. So yeah, like I mean this is no explanation needed. 2 Gamma with the driver. I mean shout out to driver, I keep opening it all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Loyal.
Yeah. The driver always stays in my hand, and if it's with Gamma is also in my hand. So like I'm never just going to my deck to special summon a card just to draw another card. Spells, 2 Chaos Space. This card's really good. Like I mean, Center Light or a Dark in your hand, search the opposite from a level 4 or 8, and I only play 2 targets anyway, regardless. But other than that, I use it to shuffle back like, well, I send back like my baby Chaos Dragon or like Gamma. That's sometimes that I might need for another turn. Or I could send back like a Sharky Dragon that I could use for like Pissy Arrows or whatnot. I mean, just draw a card as well. 2 Quick Launch. This is Italy for the Dragon Rocket Engine, and not much really needed to explain. And also it's a once per turn, which should have done that a long time ago.
Busted.
Brave Token Engine, for sure. You have to play 3 right. If you're not playing 3 right, you're doing something wrong. I mean, I think you can go to Water Enchantress, even though like because Foolish is a card. So, and 1 Adventure. Sometimes I want to play 2, sometimes I don't. It also depends on what deck I want to play. Like, it's all like Poly Artisans deck list from YCS. He played 2 Adventure. Well, that's more for like a 60 card pile. But also if I had Souls in this build, I'll be playing Souls and Illusion if I had it. Jericho Bag, Hitter. This is a card also you need to play. Because you can just send this off of like I don't know, a lot of weird things. Like Unicorn and whatnot. Then Field Spells, Boot Sector, Dragon Ravine. Boot Sector is always loyal. It's like driver, stays in my hand every time. Ravine, it also depends. Like I sometimes open up 2 Field Spells and I'm never resolving Ravine or Romulus. Laser Shoot, this is the best extender. I mean, I understand why this card is really good now. And Foolish Burial, it just sends like your Snow, Deshudo, Water Enchantress, whatever else you got that you just need to like extend off of. Got the extra deck, I guess.
Yeah.
So I got 1 Striker Dragon, 1 Pisty. Searches Boot Sector. The second effect comes up once in a while. Like it came up for me like the tournament after I went to, just to like try to make something that I could try to play, just to make Seal pretty much. Or I can make like Chaos Relay, just mill and see if I could make like IP or Dark pretty much. And then yeah, Pissy's really good. This is better now since the Brave Engine lets you play more like extenders. Then you summon back with Pissy though, you pretty much just summon back like Tracer, and then Tracer, well then like Pissy plus the other dragon that I usually have, I make Seal. How this card's just busted, I don't know why it's not banned yet. Romulus, it searches this, it usually just searches Ravine if I have it. Other than that, I just use it for like another thing. Seal, this card's also really good. Non-targetable, bounce back, and also you get to summon a Dragon Monster from hand or deck. If it's called by DD Crow on the tribute effect, that card's pretty much dead. Dark. I mean, I stole DPUs with this card and many other things too. Like, card is not fair.
Yeah.
Unicorn and Triple Burst. I mean, Triple Burst is just for the seal play. I will only summon Triple Burst if I ever need to against probably like Sky Striker. Never saw Sky Striker the whole tournament at all, besides locals. I mean, yeah. Unicorn is just there for link climbing. Then the big boy Access Code, yeah. Don't hate me, I only own gold. I used to own secrets and I don't want to buy secrets at all. Synchro, so Shooting Riser, pretty much this is like the best extender. So you send like snow, you send water and trenches, but it can't activate that turn of, and also you can use it to synchro summon your opponent's turn. And it also, I usually use this to make my pissy play into Seal, which is really nice after, because it's going to become like level 3 or 4. Chaos Ruler, aka Pipeg Ruler, best card in the deck right now. It pretty much just mills like 5, and then you get to just add like a free hand trap like Ogre or Gamma. And if like Water Enchantress in graveyard already, then I can pretty much just banish Enchantress and search my right if I didn't water that route yet. Got the one Savage Dragon. I mean, this card is also not fair with 2 Omni negates like Baron and Borrow, then plus a Seal. Then your opponent pretty much just has to like decide what to negate, and then if they negate the wrong negate, and then yeah, they're pretty much in the losing spot.
Yeah.
Scarlet, I tried to use it for time, never came up. I would play like IP or something over this as well. Like, I also don't miss Qualifier for this build, because like Qualifier barely comes up unless I was playing more Rocket Engine. And then yeah, got the Hot Red. Hot Red is just like a really good negate, and also it just revives back a tuner when it affects damage to your opponent, which is good if you didn't go Hellcrowd yet. And then got the one Baron. It's a free Omni negate. Also like uses effect on any standby phase, so it's either your turn or your opponent's turn. For their standby, you can like summon back any like body if you're using negate for that turn, where it's time on the field. Side deck, so we got 3 Nib. I mean, this is like, it kind of depends. Sometimes I don't side it in. I side it in sometimes. I mean, it's this also there, especially for going second when my opponent tries a full combo, and then I hit them on whatever they don't negate. Whatever, like, I mean, I hit their negates easy, like early on, and then if not, they just die to the Nib, and then there's like a big rock floating on the field. 3 Twin, I mean, not just in format, so I wouldn't. So I'm not a fan of Cyclone right now at the moment, so Twin is better for myself. This is my personal opinion, because like I play against like I test a lot against like Eldritch and heavy back row decks, but like it depends on what else they play. But I can also use it to like discard like my Ops Router, Chaos Space, Gamma, Driver, whatever else I don't really want in hand.
That's fair.
Then you got 3 Anti-Spell. Anti-Spell is really good, but never really saw it the whole tournament. I mean, it came up, doesn't really come up though. And 3 Evenly is really good, but I was just testing this and never came up all day. Oh, and I also have drop hits. I just forgot to put them in this list, but yeah, there should be drops here. But then I went to locals right after that. So I swapped out Anti-Spell for Lantio for my locals list. Came with 2nd place still at that. Okay. And yeah, the only time I lost was to like breaking in the finals.
Gotcha. Okay, did you like the Lancia a lot better?
Yeah, the Lantio helped out more, but I actually wish I kept the Anti-Spells in with the Lantio, and then I wish I actually took the Evenly.
Okay.
And like I would have just kept everything else, and then plus dropped it.
For sure. Okay, definitely. Yeah, man. Congrats on topping the event. Thank you for your deck profile.
Yeah,
for everybody.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. It's a nice list. For everybody watching out there, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.
Sure. Peace.